For safe manual handling, you need to ACE it. Assess, communicate, use equipment, and improve your technique.
When opening or closing a wheelchair, first you need to use ACE it. Assess the environment, communicate with those around you, and ensure the equipment itself is safe to use. But also, you always want to improve your technique. When you are going to close a wheelchair, ensure that you hold the fabric of the seat with your hands. This is shown by the red circle. Ensure that you use the strong muscles in your legs, such as the quads and the glutes, to help fold up the wheelchair. You should always consider using the ABCD principles, whether you're closing or opening the wheelchair. When you're opening the wheelchair, activate the glutes, quads and core muscles, as well as keeping natural spine curves. Ensure that you have a balanced stance with a centered posture. Keep close to the chair so that your elbows are also close to your side. And make sure the direction of the force is going down with your body weight. And before moving away from the wheelchair, ensure that the brakes on the wheelchair are placed on.
When we're pushing anything, we want to make sure that we're keeping in that ABCD positioning. So, we want to make sure that we're activating our core, activating our legs. We're sitting into that task, keeping our arms in nice and close, and we're going in that same direction. So we don't want to be twisting around the corner like this. We want to keep it in nice and close. My biggest helping hint is to activate. It's really important for this because if you don't activate, what you tend to do is stand up really straight. You start pushing and it gets heavier and you're pushing up the ramp like that. That is not an easy position for me to be in. This is fully extended, using my back muscles, using my leg arms. Not really using my leg muscles at all, and I've got my arms fully extended as well. So if I keep it in nice and close, keep my shoulders relaxed, my elbows in, I'm sitting into that task, activating my core, I'm using my legs, particularly for that initiation of movement, but also when we're going up a ramp, because that's what's going to be the hardest parts of these tasks. So keep it in nice and close, keep your elbows in, and use your legs to push the wheelchair.
For safe manual handling, you need to ACE it. Assess, communicate, use equipment, and improve your technique.
When transporting a person in a wheelchair, you must first position the foot plates correctly so the person's feet are flat. Next, unlock the brakes. This can be done by the person in the wheelchair or the person pushing the wheelchair. When preparing to push the wheelchair, you first need to activate your quads, glutes and core muscles whilst keeping natural spine curves, and make sure that you bend at the hips. Have a balanced stance that is centered and be close to the wheelchair with your elbows close to your side. Ensure that your feet are facing the direction that your body intends to move. These same principles can be applied if you're initiating the movement of a person in a wheelchair uphill or on a downhill surface by using your leg muscles to control the speed of the movement. Continue to maintain all these principles whilst pushing the person around in the wheelchair. If needing to go over a small lip or rise on the ground, position the wheelchair so its rear wheels are touching the lip and pause. Then with a firm grip, use the ABCD principles to transfer your body weight backwards, moving the wheelchair up and over the lip in one continuous smooth move. If you have to go down a lip, ensure that the wheelchair is facing backwards. Avoid going up or down anything bigger than a small lip on the ground. Find a safer path of travel, such as a curb ramp, and never use wheelchairs on stairs or escalators.